Hey VV Nation, welcome to our channel. Today is Friday, so I'm going to give you a run through of a market recap for the US market. On Mondays though, the 6 p.m. video takes you through the US, Canada, and Australia. It takes you through what has gone on for those countries and prepares you with some stocks for that week. This week, or this time on Friday, I'm going to start doing something else. I'm going to start putting you into strategies that I think are accurate for the existing market conditions. So make sure you stick with me to the end. I'm going to have a strategy that I think will pay dividends along the way for taking advantage of the current market's condition. This is what the market looks like. Now, I am recording this on Thursday. You won't see this until Friday. So I'll only have data up until Thursday, all right? And then we'll see what happens tomorrow on how you take advantage of the current market's condition. As I watch, we come from a level of support. I'll actually draw it up here, of about 57.31. We had a primary wave up, flashed back down, and now we're in a more sustainable primary wave up for the last 5 days to include Thursday or today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, interesting. I would still say to be bullish coming off that level of support, the primary wave going up. We broke through a level of resistance, followed through. And even though today, Thursday, being a down day, we're still above that level of resistance, current now support, it may fall down to test support. That's a good sign to see if this market still has legs to the upside, if it bounces off this current level of support and moves back up. But if it breaks down through, we still have more downside. I've explained that I still think that we have more downside in the market. Real reason, China. China's going through some stuff. They affect globally what's done and what's not done, since they are the biggest buyer of goods and services. I look at the interest and inflation news. Is the Fed going to raise? Is he not going to raise? I think that the economy, if you looked at the live stream on Thursday, the economy is still strong enough for the Fed to raise at least another time, and maybe on the next decision, because the market is able to be resilient enough to hold on and not crash because of it. So we'll see. I think that the overall economic news is holding the market down. Even though we're moving up, I still don't think that the move to the upside is something that's going to be attainable. But that's my insight. What am I looking at now? The market's telling us it's okay to buy. How do I know? Well, let's go to the views tab and let's go through the week, starting with April 28th, which was Monday. Let's go see. And the reason why, and interesting, I bring this up because someone commented in the chat and said that why do we need VectorVest if we're getting all of this analysis for free? I want you to understand a couple of things. There's a lot of people brand new on our YouTube channel who don't know a lot about VectorVest. As I go through these processes, I'm hoping that some of those people who are thinking about taking a trial will go step forward and take a trial based upon the analysis that I'm showing here. That's number one. Number two, for the people who are subscribers to the VectorVest software, I found out in the past that they're having a hard time making heads or tails of the information or the guidance that we give. Thus the reason for these Fridays videos. It serves two purposes: to help the new subscriber or potential subscriber, and to give a better understanding to the existing subscriber on how to use the data. Now, let me ask this question. Of course, this is a recorded video. Let me know in the comments, as I've been doing these Fridays videos, as a subscriber to the software, are you finding them helpful? Are you finding these videos helpful in regards to better utilizing the tool on an end of day basis to prepare you for the next day? Type in helpful or type in not helpful. All right, let's go see what VV Nation has to say about that. All right, so I'm going back to Monday. Oh, and another thing is, I'm telling you this stuff after the fact. I'm showing you that by going back in time, looking at the guidance to show you how the guidance could have helped you. So yes, I'm giving it away for free, but it's after the fact. In order to take advantage of it, you have to be a current subscriber to the software in order to get the guidance on a nightly basis to prepare you for the next upcoming trading day. All right. So with that being said, come Monday, green light in the color guard pricing column, primary wave up, a lot more yellow popping up, a lot more caution. That's good. What does the guidance say? Prudent investors may buy stocks long if the market is rising, aggressive investors and traders should play the market as it develops, but with a bias to the upside. Let's go to the next day on the 29th. Did the market go up? Let's go find out. Primary wave still up. 59.05 compared to 58.29. The market went higher the next day. Primary wave up, 3 yellow lights. Boom, the guidance was right on point. The guidance said if the market is going higher, and it did, you could have been buying stocks. What did we say on Tuesday? Prudent investors may buy stocks long only if the market is rising. Aggressive investors and traders should play the market with a buy as it develops. So it went from with a bias to the upside to as it develops. Why? Because we went from 1 green light in the color guard to no green lights in the color guard. Aha! Hopefully that turned on some lights for many of you to understand the verbiage that we put in the guidance. If a light went on, type the word light for me, because I think that understanding how we get to the point of giving you the guidance and understanding what you're seeing, that's what these videos are all about. But we still said it was okay to buy stocks long only if the market is rising. All right, let's go to the next day, which would have been the 30th. All right, August 30th, another green light in the color guard pricing column, primary wave up. Prudent investors may buy stocks long if the market is rising. Aggressive investors and traders should play the market as it develops with a bias now back to the upside because we had a green light. All right, because this is Thursday and before the market closed, I don't have the Thursday views yet. But is the market moving higher today? The answer is no. Was it earlier? Yes. But coming into the close of the day, is it still moving higher? No. So what are we waiting for? We're going to look for the views to come out tonight on Thursday. As you watch this on Friday, use the Thursday's guidance. Market just closed. All right. Use the market's guidance to let you know what to do on Friday. So with that being said, the market moving up, the primary wave moving up. I do have a down day here on Thursday. We don't know what's going to happen on Friday yet, but based upon what I see, the more aggressive traders should be playing the market right now. Why do I say that? Because the primary wave is up. Let's go to the DEW. The DEW is still not in up call yet, and let me explain to you why it's not up yet. Let's go find it. The biggest reason is because the DPO, or the trended price oscillator, is still below the value of 0. Another reason why I think the market may have some downside. Until we can see that DEW or midterm micro-timing call turn, I have less chances that the market's going to keep going up. We shall see. And then the longest, the slowest, most conservative call was still in a confirmed down call. So the people who should be getting in the market right now are the more aggressive people. The DEW and the confirmed call haven't turned yet. So I'm going to point you to a strategy that I think you might want to take a look at. In the unit search tool, I'm going to go to the folder that says near perfect indicator. Why am I showing this? Because a lot of you who are not subscribers to the VectorVest system, you need to know that we have powerful tools within the system to help you guys to make money. Consider taking the 99-cent trial for 30 days. Go to www.vectorvest.com/YT. You can take advantage of VectorVest for 99 cents for 30 days to get this information. So the MPI, I done a video on it, comes from Stan Heller up in Canada. It's a great way to find stocks to get into, especially when the DEW and the confirmed calls haven't hit yet and you're trying to find some stocks to get into. I'm going to graph the top 10. I'm not going to talk a lot about it. Again, there's been a video on the channel talking about how this works. I put this on a 3-month graph. TDW, petroleum stock. A lot of people talking about it. From the mindset of the MPI, it's high on RT. I would keep my eye on it. Stan likes to see RT crossing at a low trough. This is a high peak. So be careful with that. It still says it's okay to buy, but just be careful if you do go buy into it. Next one is Celsius. I like that the RT had been falling. Now it's moving back up. It's at a 3-month high. Always be careful buying stocks right at a 3-month high. It's in no man's land. Put this on a 6-month graph. It's at a 6-month high, and it's still at a 1-year high. Tells me that we're a little bit in no man's land with this. Just be careful. All right. Next one, this is on marijuana stocks. Big move because of some legislation or a court case that they won. Big moves. Watch the parabolic moves. Is it too late to get into it? I don't like these big wicks at the top of the candle. It shows me a lot of selling pressure. Same thing with MSOS, Sector Health as well. Look at these big wicks. I do like the crossovers. On the price, though, it has not. I'd like to see a combination of both. The price crossing over on moving averages, crossing over on the price and on RT. I like that this was trending down, now moving up. Down day. Always remember, even if it meets the MPI process, you don't want to buy a stock on a down day. Wow, GTLS, I like the play. Look at it. ACMR, same, but this is a little roller coaster ride using RT. Now bounce back up at a 1 month high. Watch the big wick at the top of the candle. Big wick here. Be careful with those. ONTO back and forth, a little bit more volatile in the move, but sitting at a 3 month high in the last stock. Wow, this is news driven. Be very careful with this. It's a biomed. It met the parameters, but I tell you to be very, very careful with that. Folks, that's the market recap. It's all about showing you how to use the guidance within the VectorVest system to prepare for the next day. Things like buy only if the market is rising higher. The aggressive investors and traders should play the market as it develops or with a bias to the up or downside. The verbiage is there for a reason, depending on how you invest in the market. I still don't see the DEW or the confirmed call kicking in. I don't know how long-lived this rally is going to be, especially with all of the economic news that's going on in the market. So with all of that, take it as a grain of salt. That is your overview for the week, the recap. Hopefully, lights have been turning on being able to understand the verbiage and what you see and how to take advantage of it. Folks, if you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you like what you saw today, it was worth it for you to watch this video, hit the like button and share the content. Folks, this video is over. And until then next time, see ya. Hey VV Nation, did you know that there are 7 deadly sins that can keep you from consistently making money in the market? If you would like to know more about those sins, and if you are falling victim to any of them, he goes right now to www.vectorvest.com/YT7sins to get your free report. You don't want to miss out on this, so do that right now.